Hello and welcome back to Tech of the Month, a feast of the coolest road gravel and mountain bike tech. This time around we have a wild weather jacket. Simon will be taking a close look at Bianchi's lightweight racer and I'll be letting loose with my new power tool. Oops. But let's start with Tom, who has spent too much money on his bike again.
Now, as some of you will have seen in a recent video on the mountain bike upgrades you don't need, I have an addiction. My name is Tom, and I am a titanium bolt addict. Since opening up on my dark side, I have been clean for over 2 years. I was sticking to the program, taking each day as it came, and was really working on myself as a person, a presenter, and as a rider. I have to confess, however, I have relapsed. This month, I have $300 worth of glorious titanium rainbow goodness. And boy oh boy, does it feel good. With a shiny new long-term test bike in the form of Transition's Silky Smuggler, I got the itch to pimp my ride a bit. Yes, I know, I said in the aforementioned video that TI bolts are not worth the cost of the upgrade, but just look at them. I, just like you, enjoy customizing my bike, so couldn't resist showing you them here. The folks over at Better Bolts sell a huge range of titanium bolts to suit pretty much any area of your bike. You can buy them individually, but the team will go the extra mile for you and create a full kit for your bike. They'll ask for the make, model and year along with a few photos and piece together a full kit. Now that, if you ask me, is pretty cool. This kit for my Transition Smuggler is in this fetching oil slick colour and would set you back just under $300. Now I know that's a lot, but the detail on this kit is outrageous. I now have oil slick titanium shot bolts, lock on grip bolts, bottle cage bolts, matchmaker bolts. Even the forks have a titanium bolt for the hose guide and the axle. Have I pushed it a bit too far? Do you think accessorising your bike purely for aesthetic reasons is just a bit daft? Or should the pimping of rides be celebrated? Let me know down in the comments.
The Specialissima RC is Bianchi's latest take on the all-rounder road racing bike. As we come to expect, that means it looks to combine low weight with excellent aerodynamic performance all in one package. Now, the Specialissima RC is an interesting bike as it moves the platform away from a more traditional round tube silhouette and instead takes a lot of inspiration from the Ultra RC, which is Bianchi's dedicated aero road bike. The result is a far more modern and angular frame set with truncated aerofoil tube shapes, dropped seat stays and quirky little kinks and aero touches all over the bike. Just look at that head tube for example. Now Specialized made waves recently with the launch of the Tarmac SL8 and its so-called speed sniffer, but Bianchi seems to have implemented something similar on the Specialissima RC2. The bottom of the head tube, for example, extends in front of the fork and there's a noticeable overhanging lip above the fork crown. Now in terms of performance, Bianchi says that this bike will save a rider, putting out 200 watts, 31.19 seconds over 40 kilometers. And it's even, according to Bianchi, 8.7 seconds faster, up a 10k, 6% climb than the previous version. As many brands do these days, Bianchi has opted to design a whole new system of parts for the Specialissima RC. Up front, there's a new one-piece integrated cockpit and there's also a new lightweight carbon wheel set and saddle to complete the build. Impressively, the whole bike is said to come in at 6.6 kilos, 200 grams under the UCI weight limit. On our scales though, this size 55 build with Shimano Dura Ace Di2 weighs just a little bit more at 6.72 kilos. Now of course, once you've added pedals, a bike computer, bottle cages and so on, then it is going to be over that limit. But to be fair, that is still very light for an all-rounder road bike. Of course, you'd hope it would be pretty light, given it costs £10,999 or €12,749, but there are cheaper Pro and Comp versions of the Specialissima available too. Prices start from £4,749 or €5,449 for a Specialissima comp build with either Shimano 105 Di2 or SRAM Rival ETAP axis, with a two-piece alloy cockpit and a set of cheaper carbon wheels. As for how the bike rides, well, my colleague Liam will be delivering his full review in the new year, so look out for that on BikeRadar.com. What do you think of the new Bianchi Specialissima though? Was Bianchi right to bin the old round tube version in favour of this updated design, or do you think that these new modern designs are a step in the wrong direction? As always, let us know what you think in the comments below.
When it comes to washing bikes, I have issues. My house doesn't have an external water source, and because of Basil the cat, the doors and the windows, well, they can't really be left open to feed cables outside to a mains powered pressure washer. I was served well for years by the Moby V17 portable washer, but the motor went, and to be honest, I wanted something a bit more powerful to sort muddy cyclocross bikes. So I've invested 200 of my finest hard-earned pounds in the Worx Hydroshot 56. After hours of fun researching, I chose the 56 bar of pressure from Worx's latest Hydroshot. That's plenty of power for quickly cleaning a muddy cyclocross bike between pre-ride and race. And if you want to pit for me in the Western Cyclocross League, I'll pay you in beer and let you loose with this monster. The system runs off a single 20-volt 4-amp-hour battery, which powers a brushless motor. Water can be drawn from any source, including a tap, a lake, or even a puddle, as there are 2 filters which are removable for cleaning. To be honest, I just fill up a water tank before I leave for a race so that I have everything with me. A selector head on the front here fits to the end of the lance, giving a range of water spreads, and there are various attachments available. I got a snow foam bottle for doing the car, and this short lance, which I think is easier for bike washing. The runtime is also really impressive. I'm getting about half an hour of constant use, so this will easily do 4 or 5 bikes before needing a charge. All in, I'm very impressed, but time will tell, as there's still plenty of cyclocross races on my calendar.
This is the all-new 2024 Manitou Circus Pro suspension fork, which I'll be installing onto my dirt jump bike very soon. Winter is here, so it's time to leave the sticky dirt jumps and head to the pump track or indoors to your local skate park where it's dry and warm. If your dirt jump bike is in need of an uprated fork, then check out the 2024 Circus Pro. I think the polished crown coupled with the black stanchions and the black lowers is a striking look. It has internally adjustable travel going from a dirt jump specific 80mm up to a huck friendly 140mm, making this a pretty versatile upgrade. But it's the new fork's lightweight which makes it extra special. Despite its large 34mm 7000 series aluminium stanchions, it comes in at just 1,750 grams, which for a purpose-built dirt jumping fork is impressively light, only 400 grams heavier than a RockShox Sid cross-country fork. If you're after one, it will cost you $850 or 1,020 euros. If this is out of your price range though, you can always check out the existing Circus Expert and Circus Comp models, which are around 300 grams heavier and offer a more basic spec, but really are a bargain.
Castelli markets the Trail GT jacket as being made for riding in wild weather. The jacket is constructed from Gore-Tex Paclite Plus, which is designed to balance being waterproof and windproof, while being breathable, ultralight, packable and robust. Castelli suggests a 2 to 16 degrees Celsius temperature range. The Trail GT jacket is fully seam sealed and even the zips are waterproofed. There's 2 pockets at the front that can be opened for ventilation and 2 at the rear for extra storage. An adjustable drawstring at the waist allows you to dial in the fit. You also get an adjustable wrist closure that can close to shut out rain or open for ventilation. There's a large hood that can cover a mountain bike helmet, and it neatly packs away when not in use into the jacket's collar. While there's nothing stopping you using it on the road, the waterproof jacket is more at home on mountain and gravel riding, thanks to its more spacious trail fit. Castelli says the jacket's casual styling also lends well to wearing off the bike. The jacket weighs 297 grams in a size medium, which is exactly as claimed and packs down easily when not needed. I can foresee it being just the ticket for bikepacking escapades where you keep a waterproof handy as an insurance policy that you can then quickly chuck over your gear. My current favourite waterproof jacket, the Patagonia Dirt Roma Storm, saw extensive use when I rode the Pictus Trail back last summer. Will the Castelli Trail GT, a jacket with a 60% price premium, top it? Only time will tell. You're going to need deep pockets though, because it costs £460, $549.99 or €399.95.
Well, there we have it, a varied collection of products this month. If you want to borrow my pressure washer, too bad, you have to buy your own. But let me know what you think of that Bianchi down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time.